Hello folks, Jonathan Milam here with a trumpet review of a CarolBrass, considered a lead horn. I think it's the most popular model that they sell. Of course, they're famous for their stainless steel valves. Excellent feel to them. The slides, really impressive. The compression on this horn, really just like new. In fact, very impressive horn. Very light bell, naturally, if it's going to be a lead horn. 37-ish type bell styling is what they're going to call that, size-wise and everything. But what I'm going to do right now is get into playing If I Only Had a Heart. Because it does have the thin gauge brass, I've always felt those were the easiest horns to manipulate tone for. So I'm going to start out with a very big mouthpiece. I use it occasionally. It's the Reeves C to J. Really a trumpet flugel mouthpiece. Although it's a lead horn, I just want you to see, and we are going to wind up with two nice lead mouthpieces. I just want you to see what the parameters, the variety that you can get out of this horn. And so we'll start playing right away. If I Only Had a Heart. And we'll move right up to the next size mouthpiece, and I'm going to use about 7 of them. This is the Trent Austin TATF, much smaller drill size. It's a 24, I believe, roughly, but still a very deep mouthpiece. See how you like the sound. It's a good sound, isn't it? And I did want to mention this particular trumpet has got the upgraded valves, heavy bottom caps, give a little more core, a little more weight on the horn, and you've got your heavy top caps and recessed top buttons up there as well. Beautiful, beautiful setup by CarolBrass. And it's so funny. I had one of these horns probably about 5 years ago, and I just had some reservations about it. And here a while back, a friend called and said, hey, I'm getting ready to move a horn. It's a CarolBrass. Would you be interested in it? And I said, you know, I bought one of those from you before, but I'll try it again. And then while I was waiting on it to arrive, I went back and listened to the video, and I was thinking, what did I not like about that horn? I thought the video sounded pretty good. It was a silver, but I think it's about the same thing. When they call this the 5000L YST, it's a yellow brass bell, the YST 5000, the number that indicates it's the start of the pro models amongst the CarolBrass horns. And the Y is for yellow brass. S is for the standard size bell, which is somewhat like a 37, I've read. And T is for a thin gauge that they used, which makes it a little bit easier to handle the lead notes, a little more cutting, commercial type sound. All right, let's raise that song up. I was just about as low as I could play there. And we'll do the same song, but we'll take it up a little bit. I'm going to use a Reeves 42B here. If you're going to take this to play in the concert band, get the right mouthpiece, like a 5B somewhat, and we'll give you the sound of that now. cheesy sound at all. It's really a beautiful, beautiful player. Okay, what do we have here? Okay. All right, going to my trustworthy average standard sound, like a Bach 3C, it's Reeves's 42C. This should be your general sound before I go to a couple of more commercial type mouthpieces. Okay, and now we'll go to a Reeves 42M, fairly shallow cup, good general commercial type sounding mouthpiece, I think most people would say. And lastly, we'll use a Patrick CR5ZM, the shallower of the two Patrick CR5 pieces that I've got. Now this mouthpiece is, I believe the M that I just used is a 27 drill. This is a 28 drill, so a little bit smaller hole through the heart of the mouthpiece, and also just a little bit shallower, I believe. So again, if you're playing commercial stuff, lead horn option. Just wanted to give you an idea what it might sound like. Well, that is the long and short of it. Very nice trumpet here. CarolBrass's 5000L YST. As I've said, I believe it's their best-selling model, and after playing it, I'm not surprised to hear that. Hope you've enjoyed this. Love the comments if you've got them below, and take care as always. Have a great day.